Chances are you've passed someone living on the streets in your local community. You might even pass the same person every day. You feel like you should do something, but it's hard not to wonder, what would even make a difference? Especially if they're still there at the same spot, doing the same thing the very next day. Society typically provides shelter, food, and other basic important needs. But even these resources don't seem to be enough to solve the deeper issue of homelessness. It's easy to feel helpless. But in fact, recognizing this struggle means realizing God has placed a special call on your heart to make a real impact in the lives of those who are living on the streets. To do that, we have to ask a couple of vital questions. What is the root cause of homelessness? What would cause someone to accept and settle into living their life on the streets? Just for a second, imagine you were suddenly faced with the possibility of losing everything you had, including your home. If you sat down right now and made a list of the people you could call in a desperate situation like this, you might be surprised how many names you would end up with. Now, imagine trying to make that same list, but not being able to call anyone because the only people who come to mind want to hurt you, or maybe you have hurt them. Maybe deep down you think they wouldn't care, or that you would be a burden, that you don't deserve their help. This is the reality and the mindset that many people have as they begin their life on the streets. It's a traumatizing experience. If you live that way long enough, what sorts of things would you begin to believe about yourself? What sort of living conditions would you accept?
Kind of got in trouble for it though, like we don't know where.
At Christ in the City, our experience has proven that the deepest poverty of homelessness is sown in the heart long before someone becomes homeless. It's an all-encompassing experience of being unknown, unloved, and unwanted. It's not only a problem of not having a house, money, or clean clothes. The root of homelessness is ruptured relationships. So what can be done? Imagine, once again, you're back, living in the streets in your normal spot downtown. People are passing you by, as they always do, when all of a sudden, 3 college-aged kids show up and ask, "Hi, how are you doing?" They smile and introduce themselves. They ask your name and actually remember it the next day when they come back because they actually want to see you again. They are willing to slow down and not just pass you by, but to have conversations and simply get to know you. How would you feel when these kids notice you, when they see you, when you recognize they love you without any strings attached? Over time, the narrative inside your head begins to change. You start asking new sorts of questions like, am I lovable? Am I worth it? Is it really true that I can have a better life? This is the power of consistent and steady love. At Christ in the City, we believe you shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable or confused about how to help. That's why each year, our team equips tens of thousands of people nationwide to encounter the poor in their own communities. Seeing a person to be loved, not a problem to be fixed. In this way, we are helping address the root cause of homelessness, recognizing the deeper crisis of relationship, and treating it with the love and hope that comes from meaningful encounters and intentional friendships. So what can you do? How can you participate in this vital work? Don't keep passing by the man or woman at that intersection every day, confused about what you can do to make a difference in their life. Just imagine the impact it would make if that homeless person had even just one friend, you, who knew them by name and cared about them beyond a passing handout. What difference would that make to your local community? And if more people join together in this mission, what difference would we make to the world? Be part of the solution to address poverty at its core.